Class of 2017. Parents and special guests, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Clear Lake High School Junior ROTC, commanded by Junior Courtney King. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards and hats. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing while the national anthem is sung and until the color guard has left the field.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Good evening. My name is Patham Jayawardena, and I'm the president of the Falcon Class of 2017. Kaylee Painter-Jones, class secretary, led the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. The national anthem was performed by the Clear Lake Choir and Soundwave seniors. Introductions of the stage guests will be given by Raima Siddiqui, class treasurer. Introduction of the Clear Lake High School administrators and counselors will be given by Jamie Dizon, class vice president. Welcome to the commencement of the Clear Lake High School Class of 2017. In just a few hours, you will walk across the stage, receive your diploma, and walk off the stage, hopefully without tripping. But before you do that, let's remember the people that helped you get here. Your peers, teachers, and parents. Let's give them a round of applause. There is something I would like y'all to keep in your minds through the rest of your lives. Every chance you have, give back. Give back to your school, to your community, to our great nation, and to the world. Because what we have, especially in the realm of schools, was fought for by many hardworking people to give us a better education, and in turn, a better life. If you do some good, no matter how big or small, it teaches the recipient how grateful one can be for a helping hand in their time of need. And in turn, they will later help someone else in need. Don't wait for others to solve problems, but rather proactively become the solution. As President Ronald Reagan once said, in life, we can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. Thank you so much, and congratulations again to the class of 2017. As we gather today in the Challenger Columbia Stadium, we pause to remember the astronauts who perished on both the Challenger and Columbia space missions. Many of these astronauts also served their country in the military. These brave men and women have all served their country with pride, honor, and courage. Graduates, if you have committed to serve in any branch of the military, please stand to be recognized. Also, at this time, we would like to ask that all men and women who are currently serving or have served in any branch of the military, please stand so that we may honor your service to our country. Thank you, and please be seated.
At this time, I have the great privilege of introducing the Board of Trustees for the Clear Creek Independent School District. Please stand and be recognized. It's my pleasure to recognize our district leadership from the Clear Creek Education Support Center. Please stand and be recognized. I would like to introduce the members of the Clear Lake High School administration who will be conducting today's ceremony. Please stand and be recognized.
In attendance this evening are some guests who helped our students on their journey to graduation. The principals of the Clear Lake High School Pre-K through 12 learning community. Please stand and be recognized. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the members of our campus leadership team. Please stand and be recognized. At this time, please welcome Dr. Karen Engel for the principal's address.
Good evening, class of 2017. I'd also like to acknowledge any former alumni of Clear Lake High School here tonight. Would you please stand? Thank you for supporting the class of 2017 as they carry on your Falcon tradition of excellence. Seniors, 4 years ago, you entered the 9th grade center with a lot of excitement and a little nervousness for the experiences ahead. You may be leaving Clear Lake High School with these same feelings, but I'm convinced that the class of 2017 is more than prepared to walk through the doors of opportunity that are now before you. The academic preparation you have received ranks among the best in the nation. Your class boasts 160 honor graduates with a grade point average of 4.5 or greater. There are also 15 National Merit semifinalists sitting amongst you, 28 National Merit Commended Scholars, and 36 four-year Superintendent Scholars. The class of 2017 has state and nationally recognized scientists, mathematicians, and an academic decathlon team ranked 7th in the state. Among your classmates are state champion athletes and successful ag students. Your classmates in theater were nominated for Tommy Tune Awards. Other classmates earned top band awards, and seniors led the Flares, who earned Best in State honors. Choir members performed at Carnegie Hall, and orchestra students performed at the Lincoln Center and brought home the title of Top Orchestra in the Nation. Last November, students at Lake completed a survey entitled Your Voice Matters. One of the questions was to select 3 core values that best represent students at Lake. The top 3 core values from this survey are remarkable descriptors of the class of 2017. These 3 words are trustworthiness, citizenship, and responsibility. The class of 2017 experienced high school in the midst of a rebuild, and you were faced with a choice of how to respond to your surroundings. You demonstrated these 3 values by the way you dealt with the challenges presented by construction. Even the simple task of getting to class on time was made difficult, especially when it rained. As the leaders of Clear Lake High School this year, you took what looked like an obstacle, no cafeteria in the main building, and turned it into a learning opportunity. You modeled trustworthiness, good citizenship, and responsibility as you managed your time during Falcon Lunch, attended tutorials, and participated in more clubs and organizations than ever before. In life, we're all faced with unpredictable situations. You can respond to them with fear or embrace your circumstances and turn obstacles into opportunities. Seniors, you are academically prepared to embark on the pathways you have chosen. And just as important, you have developed the core values such as responsibility, trustworthiness, and citizenship that will provide you with a strong foundation as you move into the next phase of life and learning. I'd like to leave you with a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." I encourage you to fully apply all the lessons you've learned as a Falcon. I wish you joy and personal fulfillment, and as a proud Clear Lake High School alumni myself, I ask you to never forget that once a Falcon, always a Falcon. Congratulations, class of 2017. And now it is my honor to introduce Dr. Greg Smith, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Dr. Engel. And thank you, students, parents, staff, visitors to this area for being patient and waiting out this interesting weather this afternoon, to say the least. But it was very, very important for us to graduate the entire student body. You came in together, you're going out together. Thank you very much. It is my honor to be here with you tonight to share in this momentous occasion. We are in the midst, actually we're culminating this event this week with 7 high schools graduating and covering over 3,000 graduates, over 13 cities, 2 counties that Clear Creek ISD crosses. And you may not realize this, but these graduations are international affairs as well, with people tuning in to our live stream from 37 countries, from Australia to Zimbabwe, with 6,174 viewers. Parents, thank you so very much for blessing us with great kids who have grown up before our eyes and ready to take on the next leg of their journey. I'd also like to thank the many people that supported the graduation ceremonies this week, all of our maintenance and operations, transportation department, sheriff liaison officers, technology, the students that are running the cameras, and many, many more. Please join me in thanking them, because this has been hundreds of people working on behalf of all of our children. I'd also like to thank Mr. Bachart, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Schools, and Mr. Eric Kreider has been our weatherman all week to make sure that we've had 5 graduation ceremonies outside as well. Tonight is a great night because we get to watch very, very impressive graduates walk across this stage. I've been superintendent here for almost 10 years now, and the accomplishments of our students continue to amaze me. It gives me such comfort knowing that my future and my granddaughter's future is in great hands. So go forward, students, lead, and be sure to come back and see us. Congratulations.
The George B. Carlisle Awards are the only award to be officially announced at the Clear Lake High School commencement ceremony. This prestigious award recognition is named after George B. Carlisle, the first principal of Clear Lake High School, an administrator who was largely responsible for establishing the high standards for character, leadership, athletic success, and academic achievement that have come to form the cornerstones of a Clear Lake education. These fundamental aspects of Clear Lake's scholastic culture still provide direction and guidance decades later. The George B. Carlisle Award is presented to the senior boy and senior girl who have best demonstrated this commitment to excellence during their high school careers. They represent the very best that Clear Lake has to offer, living reminders that dignity, duty, and determination are just as laudable, just as possible today as they were in 1972. The Carlisle Award for the most outstanding girl goes to Karina Shao. The Carlisle Award for the most outstanding boy goes to Patham Jayawardena. You may come forward. Congratulations. Come this way. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our lead counselor, Ms. Vicki Pittman.
I have the great privilege of introducing our next two speakers. The salutatorian of the class of 2017 is the son of Padma and Seshasai Yesantharao. He will attend MIT this fall to pursue a degree in electrical engineering and computer science. A White House Science Fair honoree, a USA Math Olympiad qualifier, all-state cellist, and team captain of the winning team of an international competition hosted by NASA and MIT for the development of software for the Spheres robot on board the International Space Station. I am proud to introduce our salutatorian, Mr. Rahul Yesantharao.
Good evening, seniors, staff, family, and administrators. I address you here today as a salutatorian of the class of 2017, and I am proud to be part of a class of such diversely talented students. You're surrounded by members of the top orchestras, bands, choirs, and theater departments in the nation, state, regional, and district champions in various sports, varsity debaters, accomplished artists and dancers, and brave young men and women who will be serving the nation. We are not a monolith. Our class of 586 is made up of young men and women of varied backgrounds, ethnicities, languages, cultures, interests, and pursuits. This remarkable diversity has prepared us to face the world as open-minded and compassionate members of society. Of course, we have to credit our achievements to those who worked behind the scenes and gave us endless support. Our families, teachers, administrators, counselors, school staff, and friends, of course, have all played tremendous positive roles in our lives. My teachers and parents have truly shaped me into who I am, and I would especially like to thank my sisters for constantly inspiring me and putting up with me for all these years. I want to take this unique opportunity to share some thoughts as we graduate today. Looking back over our school years, a statement by Sidney J. Harris comes to mind. The whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows. The past 13 years have been a long walk towards this goal. With the help of our education and our role models, we have increasingly turned our gaze outward to the knowledge around us, paying correspondingly less attention to our own prejudices. Now, inevitably, as we all move on to bigger places and greater things, we will at times feel a bit underprepared and rather lackluster amidst all the change. This fear and worry is a normal reaction and could often even be a helpful one. In fact, Dr. Denton Cooley, a primary founder of Houston's Texas Medical Center, said that he did well as a student because of his lack of confidence. Instead of being consumed by apprehension or discouraged by a momentary dip in confidence, he instead pushed himself a little harder, studied a bit more, and worked a little longer to bridge the gap in his confidence. And in doing this, we can all achieve more than we would have ever thought was possible. So finally, I would like to just leave you with the words of one of the greatest literary minds of the past century, Dr. Seuss. How did it get so late so soon? It's night before it's afternoon. December is here before it's June. My goodness, how the time has flown. How did it get so late so soon? I know we often found ourselves moaning and complaining our way through high school, but as Dr. Seuss also said, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Today, high school becomes a memory, one that we will cherish for the rest of our lives. Congratulations, class of 2017. Thank you.
Our highest ranking graduate is the son of Lucy Tway and Michael Wang. He will attend Stanford University this fall to pursue a physics degree. A UIL state champion, National Math and Physics Olympiad semifinalist, Houston Youth Symphony oboist, Rice University quantum physicist, and founder of Clear Lake's first Science Olympiad team. It is indeed my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2017, Mr. Kenneth Wang.
On behalf of all of the seniors, I would like to begin by thanking all those who have supported us on our journey here: family, friends, teachers, administration. It would not have been possible without you. The time has come for us to say goodbye and travel our separate ways. In these last moments as a high school student, look back at your journey through high school during these last 4 years. The ups and downs, the hundreds, and of course the 60, the bonds you've created with other people, and the stressful times that ultimately strengthen you. Treasure all of the memories and friendships you've made here. High school has been a deeply formative and profound experience for all of us. We will go into college, the workforce, or military service soon. And as we form new memories and friendships there, I'm confident we will also excel in our pursuits and affect a positive change in the world. I know that we are capable of this because of the incredible things we have already done. I believe our graduating class is one of the most unique and successful classes in Clear Lake history. We have all-state musicians, including the top piccolo player in the state. We have published scientists in fields such as superconductors, quantum physics, and cancer research. We have multiple students who are invited to the White House for global academic achievement. We have entrepreneurs with extraordinary success, notably the profitable school store that was created this year. We have athletes ranked in the state and nationally in a variety of sports: tennis, track, swimming, water polo. We have students who have initiated clubs, organizations, and projects to better our community for causes like special education, women in STEM, taking care of the elderly, and raising thousands of meals for the food bank. We have aspiring engineers who have taken world championships in both FIRST robotics and zero robotics. And of course, there are countless others: mathematicians, artists, thespians, whom I would mention as well if I were only allotted more time. What I found is that it is not just the genius or the talent at the core of all of this success, but rather an incredible level of drive and dedication. You discovered a passion or identified a cause you truly cared about, and then put in tremendous time and effort to achieve your goals. I believe these traits are what define a Clear Lake Falcon. Wherever you go, apply your drive and dedication as you have always done to achieve your dreams and be the change you want to see. Let us rise boldly to the challenges of our society today, persevere through the inevitable difficulties and obstacles, and dare to achieve more. And finally, as our school often says, once a Falcon, always a Falcon. Don't ever forget where you came from. Class of 2017, good luck to each and every one of you, and congratulations.
Okay, Dr. Smith, please join me at the podium. Dr. Smith, I hereby certify that these students have successfully completed the course of study at Clear Lake High School as prescribed by the state of Texas. In addition, they have satisfied all of the graduation requirements as stipulated by the Board of Trustees of the Clear Creek Independent School District.
Dr. Engel, I accept your certification and hereby declare these students as graduates of Clear Lake High School and the Clear Creek Independent School District with all the pertinent honors, rights, and privileges. Congratulations, students.
Thank you.
To help ensure that every family member has the opportunity to hear their student's name read, we would like to ask that you refrain from using air horns, whistles, or noisemakers. Please remain seated in the bleachers for the entire ceremony. We appreciate your cooperation.
At this time, we are ready to begin the distribution of diplomas. Our first graduate for the class of 2017 is the valedictorian, Kenneth Wang, graduating summa cum laude. The salutatorian, Raul Yasantharo, graduating summa cum laude. The president of the senior class, graduating summa cum laude, Pathum Sudharika Jayawardena. The vice president, graduating cum laude, Jamie Lynn Dizon. The secretary, Kaylee Nicole Painter-Jones. The treasurer, graduating summa cum laude, Raima Humaira Siddiqui.
Hadir Abbas, cum laude. Ashley Ann Abraham, summa cum laude. Natal Ahmad Abusada. Sabrina Camille Adams. Cole Everett Adiska. Youssef Mohammed Safwat Ahmed, cum laude. Alina Ali. Ehsan Ali. Zora Ali. Emily Jocelyn Alvarez. Sime Alejandra Anderson. Saira Stephanie Aparicio. Amanda Alvarado Ariza. Michelle Arcega. Austin Matthew Arsenault. Hannah Louise Argue, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Joe Arnold, cum laude. Daniel Legare Atmar. Aria Jasmine Attaway. Brian Douglas Auger, cum laude. Sergio Avila Jr. Haris Ayaz. Ethan Patrick Bailey, cum laude. Kennedy Elizabeth Baldridge. Brandy Renee Aurora Bally. Najwa Kaylin Bakdunas. Lauren Elizabeth Bear, cum laude. Ethan Mark Barnes. Akiko Tony Narag Barreras, summa cum laude. Hannah Christine Basso. Aaron Todd Batten, cum laude. Kaylee Morgan Baxter. Jackson Zane Beck. Emily Rose Bear, magna cum laude. David Gordon Bella, magna cum laude. Kara Lynn Meese Belt. Alyssa Rose Bernard. Caleb Cole Bernard. Francisco Wayne Barones. Lauren Josephine Bezesny. Joseph Porter Bigler, cum laude. Bradley Edward Blackerby. Jacob Cole Bland. Lindsay Nicole Bodak. Elise Russell Bommersbach. Jamila Sarah Ann Bukhari. Alexandra May Boyd. David Forrest Boyd II. Madeline Hannah Boyson. Jessie Nicole Rose Bozeman. Torian Devon Bradford Jr. Alexander Kent Bradley. Michael Paul Brewer. Cameron Brandt Britton. Morgan Aaron Brockway. Alexandria K. Brooks.
Colin David Brown. Samantha Angela Bruno. Haley Renee Buchanan. Jasmine Amani Buford. Kaysen Donald Cox Burry. Andrew Davison Butcher. Janessa Haley Cantu. Madeline Miranda Capoy. Matthew Edward Casavecchia. Aubrey Alyssa Casper. Elias Vicente Castaneda. Clarissa Hope Castillo. Roberto Santiago Cavazos. Aravind Chakravarthi. Christian Blake Chamberlain. Ryan Jisoo Chang. Alan Gao Chow. Veronica Priscilla Chavarria. Kevin Chin, magna cum laude. Xiangwei Chin, summa cum laude. Anlin Sophia Childs. Kaza Istiak Chowdhury, magna cum laude. Matthew Ted Churchman, magna cum laude. Tatum Lamy Danielle Clark. Elliot Marcel Claus. Victor Joseph Colas. Caitlin Louise Cole. Chaz Tyler Coleman. Colton Blake Collins. Virginia de Los Angeles Comanares. Isabel Natalie Colon, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Colonetta, cum laude. Jamie Shee Copeland, cum laude. Savannah Bryce Costanza. Seth Michael Costello. Lisa Marie Kripe. Stephanie Rose Chris, magna cum laude. Christopher Chase Critelli, cum laude. Dwayne Ryan Curtis Henley. Alexandra Nadine Cebulski. Tristan Alexander Dinar. Amelia Rebecca Desanandres. Marissa Elizabeth Deering. Paula Del Monte. Caroline Ann DeLoro. Rebecca Ann DeLoro. Pedro Esteban de Lesma, Jr. Dustin Albert Delicio. Ethan William Dickey, summa cum laude. John Pierce Dodds. Trevor Nolan Don, summa cum laude. August Sebastian Donald. Rebecca Eileen Donnelly. Abby Elizabeth Dorman, cum laude. Jacob Russell Dorsey.
Jacob Cole Bernard.
Zoe Alexis Doyle. Timothy Scott Dyball, cum laude. Patrick Garrett Earls. Jorian Lucius Early. Austin Joshua Lee East. Faith Elise Ehrlich. Mario Miled Elias. Alexander Adams Alessi. Luke Aaron Engelbert. Maria de los Angeles Enriquez Vilchis. Raquel Skyla Erb, summa cum laude. Sean Lee Irvin. Ariana Lee Estes. Ryan Vincent Everhart. Scott Howard Fields, magna cum laude. Maxwell Peter Finch. Maria Theodora Ferran, summa cum laude. Camden Elijah Fontenot. Xander Christian Ford. Emily Ann Forrester. Coral Allison Forline. Gregory Ian Forrest. Caleb Joseph Fortier. Peyton Lynn Foster. Michael James Fowler, cum laude. Alexander James French. Brian Glenn Fritch. Sueli Anesi Shalom Fuiamano Jr. Corey Mary Kay Fulcher, magna cum laude. Benjamin Victor Gallegos. Sarah Marie Gallagher, cum laude. Edgar Lucio Galvan. Josie Daniela Gamboa. Yash Dharmendra Gandhi. Garrison Davis Gandhi. Harishvar Ganesh. Adam Christian Garcia. Audrey Ann Garcia. Lilia Marina Garcia. Gabrielle Page Garrettson. Emily Taylor Garza. Mahil Mahan Gadera. Nadil Sihan Gadera. Jessica Go, summa cum laude. Stephen William Todd Golwin. Caitlin Marie Gold. Andrew Michael Gala. Sutton David Gonzalez. Ivy Maria Goodwin. Reagan Anthony Goss. Catherine Ann Gowing, magna cum laude. Christine Marie Graff. Avery Masood Green. Kelly Nicole Green.
Skylar Elise Gregg, cum laude. Matthew Aaron Gregory III. Jackson Lee Griffiths, cum laude. Hannah Maria Grimmett, cum laude. Hayden Christian Gross. Andrew Patrick Guidry. Dawson Singleton Guillory. Surbi Gupta, summa cum laude. Lauren Nicole Guy. Talmi Tran Ha, summa cum laude. Randa Akram Habazi, summa cum laude. Joshua Matthew Hack, summa cum laude. Miles Guy Hallberg, cum laude. Adrian Dietrich Halter. Joanne Patricia Hamer. Tess Elizabeth Hammock, magna cum laude. Amanda Grace Hanley. James Bernard Harmon, Jr. Michael Anthony Haro. Michaela Alyssa Haro. Dolly Jean Nicole Harper, cum laude. Stephen Fitzgerald Harrigan. Nahan Fatima Harris. Audrey Claire Hartwick, magna cum laude. Nicholas Chen Hassapis, summa cum laude. Zohair Zach Hashmi, magna cum laude. Joseph Connor Held. Raina Ann Hennessy. Christian Roman Hernandez. Hannah Haley Hernandez. Benjamin Joseph Herring. Max Christopher Hickey. Sawyer Allen Hill, magna cum laude. Roberto Moses Hinojosa. Christina Victoria Hodson, summa cum laude. Joshua Stephen Holland. Simon Hale Holmes, magna cum laude. Trent James Homer. Royce Chen Hong, summa cum laude. Amanda Yingcha Hua, summa cum laude. Dominic Jermaine Hudson. Chloe Jordan Hunter. Syed Hassan Hussein. Aliyah Imani Hussein. Brenna Jean Hyatt. Fernanda Silvina Iniguez. Philip Wayne Irby II. Michael Angelo Irvin. Erica Nicole Ishii. Melissa Jaramillo. Sarah Jasani. Jonathan Godwin Jeffers, cum laude. Aaron Joseph Johnson.
Avery Kirkland Johnson. Janasia Renee Johnson. Samuel Carl Johnson. Zachary Dean Johnson. Andrew Michael Johnson. Kevin Michael Jones. Marcel Deshawn Jones. Thomas Jefferson Jones. Carl Emil Joseph. Isha Yoshi. Monica Beth Jocelyn. Cameron Elizabeth Kiner. Inara Rafiq Caravalla. Almin Nizar Karawadia. Lauren Michelle Kazar, summa cum laude. Douglas Austin Kemp. Maeve Anya Kenny. Walid Afsal Khan. Inara Rahim Khwaja. Benjamin Douglas Kidwell. Sungmin Kim. Autumn Cheyenne Kittleson. Catherine Diane Kruger. Ashuman Kumar, summa cum laude. Courtney Marie Labari. Sydney Gail Lacroix. Vivienne Marie Lamarche. Civil Joy Land, magna cum laude. Alexius Joseph Lazon. Amanda Shanice Lawrence. Samantha Michelle Lawson, summa cum laude. Megan Oileen Liba. Daniel Paul LeBlanc. Dana Jajun Lee, summa cum laude. Andrew Joseph Leger. Christopher Dylan Lewis. Dylan Robert Lewis. Eric Yuabing Lee, summa cum laude. Irving O. Logan Jr. Alexander James Love, summa cum laude. Dylan Sebastian Lozano. Francisco Martin Luna III. Dylan Anthony Lund. Christina Lily Madsen. Christine Joy Tukib Magboal, summa cum laude. Nicholas Adam Malik, summa cum laude. Hasnain Shiraz Manazia. Stony James Manis, cum laude. Isha Irfan Mansouri, summa cum laude. Nurain Nasruddin Maradia. Oscar Renee Marquina. Anisha Ryan Maradino, cum laude. Lydia Reed Marshall. Shriba Marthi. Jacob Delon Lee Martin.
Read Richard first.
I am. Richard Blake Martin. James Brian Martin, Jr. Ashley Nicole Mason. Emily Renee Mason. Dominique Teresa Massacott Dugas. Joseph Emerson Mather. Gioangelo Mir Matias. Jessica Paige Matthews, summa cum laude. Marianne McCauley. Mackenzie Lynn McClung. Cayenne Pepper McCoy. Kelsey Ann McGowan. Dylan Michael McMahon. Kaylee Brianne McWhorter. Nathaniel Brett Mead. Kirsten Kathleen Melchin. Jennifer Isabel Mejia. Jasmine Hazel Merriweather. Madison Ann Miley, cum laude. Emma Diane Mills, magna cum laude. Shuwei Sophie Ming, summa cum laude. Bailey Elizabeth Minter. Claire Elizabeth Denton Misfelt. Miriam Moafak Mohammed Fahmy. Maya Makrush. Omar Makrush. Matthias Donat Malner. Nea Barkatali Momin, summa cum laude. Zion Barkatali Momin. Nicholas Philip Montalbano. Elena Nicole Moore. Casey Marie Moore. Ryan Tyler Moore. Ryder Hogan Moore. John Andrew Morales. Mia Sarah Moreno, summa cum laude. Quentin William Moreno. Eric Uriel Moreno Ramirez. Allison Joanna Moriali, summa cum laude. Patricia Maria Milanovic, summa cum laude. Isabel Cristina Munoz. Sebastian Munoz, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Muro, magna cum laude. Justin Lee Musler, summa cum laude. Archita Gopakumar Nair. Prince Tokozani Namwali. Devin Tanner Nance. Matthew Richard Nance. Sukaina Mazahar Nakvi, cum laude. Khawaja Muhammad Nasim, magna cum laude. Doriana Danielle Nava. Taya J. Nicholas. Sean Pierce Truitt Nimmons, magna cum laude. Christopher Parker Nolan, cum laude. Erica Melissa Ochoa.
James Zachary O'Donnell. Alex Darrell Ogden. Mariana Felicity Olson. Alexandra Marie Olson Provenzano. Brian Orenga Casiano. Lauren Chance Orizaga. Matthew Alejandro Orozco, magna cum laude. Berta Alicia Ortiz. Serena Bianca Ortiz. Emma Claire Osborne. Renee Alfonso Otero. Taryn Kathleen Otto, magna cum laude. Jackson Allen Owens, cum laude. Weston Eric Osmet. Alejandro Babon. Melanie Padron. Mason Staggs Parker, summa cum laude. Brian Enrique Parrilla. Marshall Austin Parrish. Kayal Pavitra Parthaban, summa cum laude. Ethan Scott Parton, magna cum laude. Anjali Rakesh Patel, summa cum laude. Pooja Bharat Patel, summa cum laude. Poojan Manish Patel, summa cum laude. Alexandra Lorraine Patterson, magna cum laude. Berkeley Rose Pearl. Manuel Ignacio Pelico Go. Hannah Katrina Penley, summa cum laude. Natalia Lucia Perdomo. Christopher Leonard Perez. Joel Nico Perez Jr. Patrick Thomas Pasink. Gabriel Anthony Peterson. Joel Patrick Phillips, magna cum laude. Luke Marshall Phillips, magna cum laude. Scott Nathan Phillips, magna cum laude. Prarthana Pila, cum laude. Rebecca Ann Pilling. Zoe Elise Pillard. Devin Powell, summa cum laude. Simran Nuruddin Prosla. Tyler Garrett Prentice. Rachel Claire Prohaska, cum laude. Muhammad Munib Kadir. Stefan Radosh. Sophia Rehman, cum laude. Kasun Udara Raigama, summa cum laude. Erin Grace Rayner, magna cum laude. Maricela Maella Ramirez, cum laude. Luis Guadalupe Ramirez Villalobos. Apurva Prashant Rao, summa cum laude. Jake Allen Reed. Maya Mercedes Tomei Reyna. Rachel Margaret Reynolds, cum laude. Kaylin Nicole Riley. Merritt Joy Ritchie.
Daniela Viveros Bojorquez. Michael Mackenzie Roberts. Samantha Michelle Roberts, magna cum laude. Timothy Ira Robbins, cum laude. Maria de Los Angeles Robles Reyes. Emma Karen Rock. Naya Monique Rocker. Jondell Rodriguez. Chris Alexander Romero. Christine Eunice Magno Roque, cum laude. Dominic Jordan Rudd. Taylor Brock Rutherford. Anaga Sabalal. Kyle Patrick Sad. Hugo Francisco Sagastizado Jr. Brianna Celine Salazar. Alexis Wensan Salim, summa cum laude. Taylor Marie Salyer. Syed Abdullah Sanaullah. Diana Melissa Sanchez. Danielle Michelle Sanders. Christian Diego Sandoval. Arturo San Miguel. Ade Ajane Levan Sani. Alicia Saunders, magna cum laude. Bryce David Shaolin. Anna Margareta Shermuli, summa cum laude. Jan Werner Schlegel, cum laude. Wesley Emil Schappa, Jr. Sophie Marie Schultz, cum laude. Margaret Francis Schweiss. Nicholas Kenneth Schweiss. Jonathan Andrew Schweitzer. Ryan Barlow Schofield, cum laude. John Marshall Scoggins. Caroline Kemp Scoggin, summa cum laude. Frances Elizabeth Seavey, summa cum laude. Amelia Ann Seibert. Kavita Anjali Selva, summa cum laude. Cassidy Frances Serro. Rohan Chet Sethi, magna cum laude. Barti Shahani. Umair Ali Shamsuddin, cum laude. Sanjog Sharma. Ryan David Shaver. Siphon Sayadali Sherwa. Karina Shao, summa cum laude. Natalia Viktorivna Shinkarenko. Katya Ivita Silvera. Michael Amari Simmons. Crow J. Sluss. Alifair Rose Smehall. Haley Morgan Smith. Joseph Raleigh Smith. Michaela Perry Smith.
Adrian Claire Landstrom, summa cum laude. Rebecca Diane Smith. Vanessa Sohail Okori. Patrick Bernard Soyson. Teresa Rose Soyson, magna cum laude. Romy Naxiel Solano. Haley Michelle Solis. Catherine Grace Spexarth, magna cum laude. Alexander Edward Struss. Roberto Antonio Struthers, summa cum laude. Taylor Scott Sun. Adil Amin Sinacera. Haley K. Sutton, magna cum laude. Gabriella Isabel Swan. Sloan Danielle Sweeney. Ethan Caps Swindle. Ahmed Sayed. Hassan Mohammed Sayed. Yasser Mahmoud Sayed. James Lee Sylvester. Michelle Martin Tackaberry. Cade Christopher Talley, magna cum laude. Matthew Joseph Tamburello. Sarah On Tan, summa cum laude. Emily Louise Tatum. Bradley Joseph Taylor. Christopher Lee Taylor. D'Artagnan Ferrari Joshua Taylor. Randall Lee Taylor. Wesley Earl Taylor. William Nathaniel Taylor. Xavier Alexander Taylor. Damian Xavier Thu. Catherine Fetula Thomas. Christina Maria Tilley, summa cum laude. Claire Allison Torrance, summa cum laude. Liseth Torres. Joseph Louis Toussaint. Jonathan Ang Tran, summa cum laude. Laura Trejo. Malika Tripathi, summa cum laude. Matthew Khan Trung, summa cum laude. Cody Jonathan Turner, cum laude. Juliana Marie Ugaldi. Maheen Naz Ukani, magna cum laude. Jason Yuman Ung. Kazi Muhammad Uzair. Rafael Jr. Valdez. Alejandra Nicole Valle Valentin. Peyton Lee Vanderford, magna cum laude. Shreya Varma, magna cum laude. Brittany Paige Vass. Kendall Elizabeth Vassberg. Dylan Connor Vaughn. Hannah Renee Vella. Matthew Shane Paul Vella.
Daniel Alberto Velasquez. Abhijit Krishnan Venkataraman, summa cum laude. Crystal Vernal. Miranda Anne-Marie Vidari. Sunkaup Vinayak, summa cum laude. Inessa Jane Vore. Nelson Allen Walker, cum laude. Samuel Peter Warnke. Taylor Gabrielle Weathers. Marissa Lydia Weaver. Kaveen Namantha Wirasaria. Reese Randolph Welsh. Tatiana Nicole Wingle. Jordan Devon Wordlow. Abigail Lila Westby, summa cum laude. Benjamin Robert White. Josephine Louise Whitus, summa cum laude. Chance Taylor Weibark Dvorak. Lyndon Murphy Weir. Emily Ann Wilcox, magna cum laude. Nicholas Allen Wilcox. Macy Ann Williams. Colorado McLeod Wilson. Tyler Robert Wilson. Daniel Lewis Wolber Wood. Madeline Grace Wolkin, magna cum laude. Samantha Christine Wu, magna cum laude. Kennedy Michelle Woolweaver, cum laude. Emily Vanessa Ray, summa cum laude. Sarah Shong, cum laude. Joran Yao, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Yelly. Stephen Daniel Zaguli. Nathan Jack Zahn. Sarah Marie Zamora, summa cum laude. Claire Nicole Zandy, summa cum laude. George Han Zhang, summa cum laude. Kazi Muhammad Zuhair, cum laude.
Seniors, I commend you on earning your high school diploma. At this time, please move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left, signifying you are now alumni of Clear Lake High School. We are excited. We will close our ceremony by singing the school song, followed by a recessional. Would you please stand?
All hail to Clear Lake High School, we will let be true. Through the coming years we'll give our loyalty to you. Press onward ever upward, victory is nigh. Home of the falcon spirit, ever soaring high. Home of the falcon spirit, pride of Clear Lake High.
Now throw your hats.